Welcome back to the Daily News, and Lisa Richardson is now with us from the RBC Heritage, talking with some unsung heroes behind the scenes.
A very important role at the RBC Heritage is having all the trash and recycling work done, and the guys from the Bluffton football team have had that role for a long time, for many years. Tell us about, Coach, tell us about what you're doing out here today and this week.
We're just going around trying to make sure the grounds are cleaned up and nice and helping with the recycling and waste management and all that fun stuff. And we got some of the boys out here. Of course, Coach Gregory, head coach at Bluffton, he's going around making sure everything's running nice and smooth, and kids are doing a great job.
Now, you put in very long hours during the tournament. Tell us about some of the time. When do you start, and how long of a day is it for you all?
About a 12-hour day for most of the kids and coaches. Meet at the high school around 7, head out here, and probably be out here till about 6:30 or 7, or whenever we're finished up cleaning up.
Now, I understand a very important part of your team, fundraising. Some funds filter back in to the high school for your program. Tell us about that.
Yeah, this is a big fundraiser for the football program. I know a lot of sports programs use that, and it's just a way for us to give back. Kids get to do community service and use their young able bodies, and at the same time, the donations, obviously, of the fundraiser part goes towards the program.
And you get to be out here on this beautiful tournament, beautiful day, and it's going to be a great couple of days. So thanks for all the many, many years you have done this for the RBC Heritage, and just giving back to the community and serving your time during spring break week.
Yeah, thank you.
We're here with George, and we are at this walking score area, and what a huge role that does play at RBC Heritage. You've been here for 12 years on the island.
Yes.
Tell us how many years you've volunteered for the Heritage.
I volunteered every 12 years, all of the 12 years I've been here. The first year I was a marshal. After that, I became a walking scorer.
Okay, well, tell us what that does. What do you do? What does that mean?
So when you watch a golf tournament, then you see the scoreboards around the course, or if you're watching it on TV and see the scores change, all of that is controlled by a walking scorer. So a walking scorer goes out with the foursome or twosome or threesome or whatever, and has a handheld device, kind of like an iPhone, and they track each player's movements, what they do, what club they hit, where they're hitting from. And then at the end of each hole, they enter that score, and it changes all the scoreboards.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I always kind of wondered how all that works, so thanks for
Now you know.
clarifying that. Yes. Yeah. And how do you think that things have changed with it being a signature event this year versus in the past?
It's been easier for us because the field is smaller, so there's less scheduling for us to do. And then we're using only twosomes for the entire 4 days, as opposed to 2 days of threesomes and 2 days of twosomes. So it's a little less hectic, but it's still crowded because it's such a good field. There's a ton of people here. So
everyone wants to see the top field.
Right.
Well, thank you for volunteering
No
for
problem.
12 years, and thanks for sharing with us.
Okay, thank you.
Now we have Ray from the Professional Golfers and Career College. He's also volunteering out here today. Tell us what your role is, Ray.
So I volunteered to work in the retail tent all week, so I'll be here most of the week. Come on in, great clothing, great products in here. Everybody finds something they like.
Yeah, it's definitely great merchandise. But why do you serve? What makes you want to give back?
What makes me want to give back? So I retired from the military last year, and I've always, my entire career, I always volunteered or served in communities and stuff. I just moved here, and I was looking for a volunteer opportunity, and this one came up right away, so here. But hopefully it's the beginning of my volunteering in this area.
Yes, the more you talk to volunteers, you'll find they've been doing it for 10 years, 20 years, and your first year. So we hope that you enjoy it.
Thank
and
you.
that you'll continue to volunteer. And thanks for sharing with us what you do.
Awesome, thank you.
We are here with Angela McSwain. She's got a huge role, the Director of Communication and Marketing for the RBC Heritage. Angela, what an exciting time.
This is, we prepare all year for this. This is our week that we wait all year for.
Yes, now everyone, of course, wants to know it's a signature event. What has changed from last year to this year?
Sure, the biggest thing that fans are going to notice about us being a signature event is we have less people in the field. There's only 69 players this week that are playing, and none of them will be cut from the tournament. So all 69 of them will play all 4 days off the first tee. So normally we have split tees, we have people going off at 10 and at 1. But we're not doing that this year because the field is so much less.
Yeah. Now, what has changed maybe with your role, because it's elevated all around?
We definitely have a lot more media who want to come and cover the event. A lot more people from the PGA Tour, their entertainment group, are coming in to do special segments. So we are definitely busier here. Even Tuesday and Wednesday, this place was packed, and we don't normally see that.
Yeah, well, it's been super fun to be able to come in here and see all the operations and talk with you, and it's great to be local and get that relationship. So thanks, we know you're busy, so have a great couple of days.
Thank you so much. Great to see you.
Coming up after the break, Jessa Jeremiah is also out of the RBC Heritage, and she will have a special report for us. Stay tuned.